Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Greenfield High School for today's IHSAA Class 1A Regional number 30 between our North Decatur Chargers and the Liberty Christian Lions. Alongside Mr. Nick Messer and Jaden Lawrence, I'm Tyler Johnson, and welcome to today's regional game. The Chargers, of course, champions there last week against Edinburgh on the road, and just travel up I-74 today to face off against the Lions. And it looks like on paper, Coach, it's going to be a pretty good game.
Yeah, it looks like we're pretty even down the middle. Slight edge in a couple areas, assists per games and turnovers a game not in our favor. So we're going to take care of the ball today and lots of defensive rebounds. This team sure likes to shoot the three, so we're going to have to hit that glass hard.
Well, our pregame show is sponsored. We've got a few more sponsors here that have helped jump on here for regional. We'll get to them here in a little bit, but Mr. Messer, if you want to introduce our pregame sponsor.
Yep, pregame sponsor, Hillbilly Corner. Hillbilly Corner is a family-owned farmers market located on Highway 46 just past Forest Hill before Pumphrey's Hill on the left. It's a bright red building. You can't miss it. Hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Hillbilly Corner offers deli meat and cheese, sandwiches, and the best super premium ice cream, along with the daily lunch combo deal that is great. Pick up your fresh produce, loads of other items. Stop in and check them out. Hillbilly Corner. A little bit of everything at the bottom of the hill.
Again, it's the Lions and the Chargers here this afternoon. The winner will be crowned the regional champion. The Chargers look to become the regional champion for the first time in school history. They have been the sectional champion 7 times over the course of their years, dating back to the mid-'60s when the school started. And don't really have a whole lot on Liberty Christian, but Chargers and Liberty Christian do have some common opponents, Mr. Messer, in terms of Waldron, I guess, just a few weeks ago.
Yeah, Waldron was a common opponent. Of course, I felt we handled Waldron pretty decently. Liberty Christian, I think it was a 3-point win for them. Schedule-wise, it's kind of hard to match up. We're in two different worlds. It's like a public versus private school today.
Sure.
So the strength of schedule is really hard to determine, but common opponent Waldron, again, we look really evenly matched in terms of score and the final product against Waldron.
Yeah, so also had, I think, Phelan Catholic was in there. The Chargers played them at the Richmond tournament. I think Liberty Christian might have played them first game of the year. So yeah, some common opponents despite the difference. Liberty Christian from Anderson. And again, the winner of this game will go to the semi-state, so very exciting times. The Chargers are going to be in their road red uniforms this afternoon with the white numbers and blue trim. Liberty Christian, I don't know if that's just a dirty white or off-white or gray, but they're going to be in their white or light uniforms with some red and black trim, maybe gold trim too. So. Again, Chargers and Lions here. We're going to take a quick commercial break here. We're got about 2 minutes before our national anthem. We'll get you those starting lineups and get this one started. You're listening to Charger Basketball here on WTRE.
This is Michelle Gauck with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable. To record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
Welcome back here to Greenfield for today's regional championship. I'm going to have to get used to saying regional here because
I know
it's hard to get past sectional, but
it is, but I love it. Hopefully we can get in here and like I said, tighten up that defense, hit that glass. I'd love for us to get a regional. It's always nice when you're facing something you haven't done before as a school. You know, a couple years ago we were in the semi-state in football looking at that window again. So hopefully we get after it and get that regional. Then we can be a regional champion school finally.
Well, so North Decatur, again, 14-13 on the season. Liberty Christian comes in at 17-8. They are coached by Norman Anderson Jr. He's in his third year at Liberty Christian with a record of 50-28. Of course, the Charger coach, P.J. Metz, picked up his second sectional championship as a Charger head coach. He's got a record of 67-60 in his 5th year at North Decatur.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
At this time, we're going to take another break here and celebrate our great country with our national anthem. Stick with us. You're listening to Charger Basketball here on WTRE.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
It's March, and that means the first electronics recycling and paper shredding event for Decatur County Recycling. It's March 15th, 9 to 11 at the Decatur County Fairgrounds. In the Recycle and Give Back program, you can make a donation to the Community Health Care Clinic of Decatur County. However, donations are not required to participate. Mobile recycling continues the first Saturday of the month in Clarksburg, Sandusky, Adams, and Burney. The second Saturday of the month, St. Morris, New Point, and Millhausen. You can find out more, DecaturCountyRecycling.com.
The Start Something New event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the boys at Acre have excellent rebates and incentives on every new vehicle on the lot, with a great in-stock inventory ready for delivery. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood for a great deal during the Start Something New event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
Chargers and the Liberty Christian.
Welcome back here to Greenfield High School. We're getting ready to start our introductions of both teams. The Chargers will be introduced first. And, Coach, what do we got here for our Chargers starting lineup and Lions starting lineup?
Number 5, Wyatt Reisman.
Well, it looks like Liberty Christian's going to go with Kendrick Martin. Looks like a sophomore, Tywayne Fuller. Number 5, a senior, Marion Page. Another sophomore, Tamari English. And a senior, Christian Townsend. Chargers are going to start sophomore Owen Rennekamp, senior Owen Eldridge, senior Mason Morris, junior Logan Odell, and senior Brady Maurer.
Number 15, Mason Morris.
So I know for Liberty Christian, Martin is coming in here as the leading scorer. He's averaging about 15.5 a game, so hopefully he doesn't get hot. I know they usually average about 38% behind the three-point arc. In a couple games, they're shooting around 44, 45, so we're going to have to be active on that perimeter.
Number 0,
Yeah, so the Chargers, maybe something to look at and consider here. We've got 4 upperclassmen starting this afternoon, and I know that several of those boys were on the first sectional championship we had. For Liberty Christian, only starting 1 senior. The rest are all sophomores and younger, so hopefully that tournament experience for North Decatur is going to come in handy here as we get going. But again, we talk about Liberty Christian kind of off the air. They like to get it up and down the floor pretty quickly, and we're going to have to be ready to go from the tip.
Yeah, they run a pretty aggressive trap, too, on defense. A little three-quarter pressure, but offensively they're quick down. They're looking for that outlet, and they're going. But like I said, they like that three. You don't see a lot of downhill basketball out of them in the films I watch. It's a lot of perimeter shooting, so we'll see what the defense has in store. North, we usually run traditional man-to-man. I'll be curious if Coach is going to try a little zone today and force them to shoot that and rely on the misses and rebounds.
Well, the Chargers here in the first quarter, and hopefully at home you like our little addition here, our scoreboard. Mr. Lawrence is going to, since he's out of commission on the camera today because we're audio only, he's going to work on keeping the score as close as possible. But it looks like Eldridge is going to jump against Page for the Lions. It's tipped back into the hands of Rennekamp, and we're underway from Greenfield High School. Regional championship, both teams starting off here in the opening session of the morning. Ball stolen away, it was tipped. Liberty comes the other way, and a silly pass and turnover gives it right back to North Decatur.
Yeah, but right out of the gate there, Coach, you can see how quick they're wanting to get down the floor. They're not messing around. That's an outlet pass, and they're gone.
Again, Liberty is going to bring just a little bit of pressure here in the backcourt. Rennekamp's going to have to handle the basketball. He brings it across, and here's a pass stolen away from behind. Shot is up and good by number 1. That's Kendrick Martin. And Liberty goes up 2-0. Again, the backcourt pressure from Liberty. Rennekamp brings it across. Gets it over to Eldridge. Morris on the left wing. Chargers trail 2-0 here early. A ball stolen away. Another turnover. Shot is up. No good. Offensive board put back and scored by number 5, Amarian Page. Lions lead 4-0.
That's 3 quick turnovers, Coach. That light pressure is getting to us.
Well, and you know, Coach Cook always says the defender's not going to leave the building. They're just kind of coming from behind. And we almost turn it over. Morris gets to the basket. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. No, but back to my point, Coach. They're not going to leave the building. So don't let them step in front of you from behind. Every steal has just been from them stepping right in front of us.
Yeah, absolutely. They come in here, and according to Max Preps, they're coming in with like 220-some tips this year. So active hands. This is a long team. Liberty Christian brings some decent size. We're just going to have to make better passes, and hopefully they overplay the passing lane.
Morris is short on the first one. Try to get that first by-right auto free throw. Again, we've got some add-on sponsors here from the regional round with Bailey and Wood Mortgage. Courtney Schroeder, your hometown mortgage dealer. Schuyler Brothers points in the paint and decorating. Morris's second shot is up and good, and the Chargers are on the board 4-1. But again, quickly the other way, Lions put up a 3. It's up and good. Three-pointer's good by number 24. That's Townsend. The Lions lead 7-1. Rennekamp almost across. Finally does.
A good pass.
If we're patient and we can get it across, I think we're going to have some success. Maurer inside, puts up a tough shot, and again he's fouled. He'll go to the charity stripe.
That's what we need to do, work that inside. We already, they got 2 early fouls here, so keep working that in there and get a couple fouls on them. Change that game plan on defense.
All right, so Brady Maurer with a chance to get on the board for North Decatur. Lions lead 7-1 with 6:28 to play here in the Malone Staffing first quarter. Maurer shot's good. Also added on here our regional sponsor, Elwood Staffing and Fleetwood Chevrolet. Thank those folks for stepping up here, as well as all of our sponsors. Second free throw is good by Maurer, and the lead's back to 4, 7-3.
Looks like we're going to send a 1-3-1 here, Coach. Going zone early.
We'll see how the Lions adjust to it. They work it around the perimeter. Now into the short corner. There's a baseline jumper. Shot's no good that time by English, and the Chargers come away with the rebound. Again, Rennekamp. As much of the season, he's been oversized by his defenders, but his patience is going to be key here, not forcing some tough passes. He's got it up top between the circles. Over to Morris now. Left wing, Mason. Thought he had a back cut there. Mason throws it away into the backcourt. Ball was tipped
Pick it up.
by
there
the
we
Lions, and we save it in front of our bench, and now we've got a jump ball situation. Not sure if Liberty didn't know what was going on there or just...
Yeah, it was an errant pass in the backcourt. I don't know why they touched it. But jump ball. Looks like it's going to Liberty Christian.
Yeah, Chargers had the opening tip. Got a great crowd on hand. The Charger faithful have showed out here this morning, or afternoon at this point. It feels like morning. Liberty with a shot from the elbow. It's good. That time by Fuller. It's now 9-3. Chargers bring it across. Odell gets fouled.
There we go. Yeah, that's what we want, overplaying that passing lane. Like I said, these guys come in with like 12 steals a game. so they're long, they're active. We just got to be patient, like you said.
It's a game of attrition.
Absolutely.
In this case,
Absolutely.
certainly. All right, Chargers going to bring it across, trailing 9-3 here. 5.5 to go in the first. See if we can't get some more of those Schuyler Brothers points in the paint. Inside on cue.
There it is. There we go.
For 2. All right, quickly back in transition the other way. Leads back to 4. 9-5 Lions. Again, the Chargers in that 1-3-1. Liberty did a good job of getting it to the short corner. Here's a three-point shot. It's up and good. Fuller with the 3 from deep.
Here comes the pressure.
12-5. Rennekamp brings it across the timeline. He's going to have somebody in his back pocket all afternoon. He's going to have to continue to play strong. He throws a skip pass over to Odell. Ball was stolen, ripped away from the Chargers in transition. We got a shot. We're going to call that a shooting foul, I think, as I believe that was Eldridge in transition. He's going to get hit with the foul.
Yeah, you can see they're not wasting any time. Liberty Christian gets that steal, it's gone. It's one pass and they're off. We have to get back on defense, and if not, we're going to end up forcing the foul and stop that shot. So that's not where we want to be.
Just the first foul on the Chargers. But Liberty is up 12-5 here. 4:34 to go in that first quarter. Free throws up and good by Fuller. Not the easiest of numbers to see. They're gold numbers on a light gray jersey. And that trim is not very strong. And I'm getting old, I guess. Free throws up. No good. In and out.
There we go.
Chargers with the rebound. Here in the Malone staffing first quarter. Rennekamp picked up his dribble.
Nice
got
pass.
it ahead to Odell. Shot fake. Puts it up. No good. And we got a foul going the other way. I think it's on Morris.
Yeah, Odell drove that in there. I'd like to see him more under control. I think he anticipated a foul, and it just didn't happen. But, going downhill seems to be working for us offensively right now, so just keep driving it.
All right, so Liberty Christian with the basketball. Here in the first half of play, working from our right to left. Charger bench right in front of us here at Greenfield. Fuller gives it off. Here's a three-point shot. It's up, no good from Liberty, and he traveled. Yep. Rennekamp gets called for the travel. It's going to turn the ball back over. So, again, you got to try to avoid some of those mistakes. We got a rebound, good rebound after the missed shot, and then we turn it over on the travel.
Yeah, we got to take care of that ball, make sure we're not making those careless mistakes. But he definitely felt that pressure and just picked it up.
All right, Liberty Christian with the basketball up top between the circles. Fuller, here's another high post shot. It's up and no good that time by English. And here comes North the other way. Lions lead 13-5. 3:50 to go here in the first quarter. Eldridge, right wing. He's got it up top, guarded by Martin. Now Palmer. Nice cut. And missed layup. Oh, but we've got a foul, I believe, yes.
Yeah, that's a late whistle, but we'll take it. That was a nice cut. Entry pass there from Coop Palmer on the cut to Odell. That looked nice.
Who did they call that on? 22 wasn't even in the game, was he? I think that was on 11.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe he can't see the numbers either, Coach. But
they call it on Townsend. Okay, they call it on 24. I thought he said 22.
Yeah, I think that's what their coach heard too. He's having a discussion now with the official.
Morris is good on this free throw after missing his first. He's two for three at the line. At this point, Chargers trail by 7, 13-6. Jaden, you're doing a heck of a job down there on the scoreboard, and you're getting your nachos in at the same time. A little early for nachos for me. But I had a Coke, too, on the way here, so.
The great debate. Do you eat calories? Do you drink calories?
That's true. Morris trying to go 2 for 2 on this trip. He's
left it
short on the second. All right, Liberty Christian brings the ball back. They got a 7-point lead. Fuller brings it across. Lions control it.
Liberty Christian runs a really high offense.
Dixon, pass in the high post. Shot up is no good by Carlson. Just the early early look at Liberty, they sure like to put the shots up. So we're going to have to be able to be ready to contest all times and get some rebounds. Rennekamp for three. It's no good. And another late whistle. Morris is going to get hit with this one. I believe that's his second. Mason was going after the rebound. And we've got, I think that's his second foul. Who's coming in? Back, Odell?
Odell's back in, yeah.
3:07 to go here in the first. Malone Staffing first quarter. Liberty controls the ball. Chargers again in the zone defense. Rennecamp's up top. Here's a pass in the lane. Shot is up, no good from Liberty. And Maurer comes away with the rebound. Rennekamp. You can tell he's starting to settle in here. Feels a little bit more comfortable. Does the sophomore guard. Eldridge pass
dangerous
inside.
pass, go up.
Maurer shot fake. Can't get it to go. Chargers are definitely putting up some shot fakes, and you're going to have to do that. It's just the
yeah, we got to finish.
Just got to finish. They're being patient, not putting up quick shots, which is good. All right, Liberty with the basketball. Martin up top. Here's a pass inside to English. Nice little dump down to Harrelson. He scores. And Liberty goes up by 9, 15-6. Again, Liberty with some backcourt pressure. Rennecamp's going to try to have to avoid the trap. Again, the skip pass is just not there. Maurer gets the hard foul.
Yeah, I don't know what it just wasn't a good pass there, Coach. He's behind half court trying to overhead hook pass right to Liberty Christian. So that's not what we want. We don't want to see a skip pass like that.
Yeah, the shorter the pass is the better. And we're not
moving. We need to get some movement on that press break. We're going down court and we're kind of complacent, just going down to the wings and setting up. We need to get Owen some help.
All right, so Liberty controls the basketball with 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. They lead 15-6. Fuller, pass into the high post area to English, who drives, misses the shot. He hits the deck with the ball in his hand, and what do we got? Jump ball, I believe. And it should go back to North. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, Liberty Christian isn't one to keep moving the ball around. Last couple possessions, it's a one pass out of their set offense and a shot.
All right, 2-2-1 pressure now from Liberty. Chargers with the ball in front of their basket, in front of their bench, rather. Eldridge, got to look opposite.
There we go.
Odell gets it across.
Attack it.
Skip pass. Brady Maurer for three. It's good! Triple time from Brady Maurer. 15-9 again, but we can't celebrate too long because Liberty's the other way, and we got a foul on Eldridge.
Yeah, Eldridge from the side there. He just needed to slide around there and move his feet and go straight up. That was a good call. Late sliding his feet. But you're absolutely right. We got to get back. We don't have time to high five and slap hands. They're inbound and they're gone. Liberty Christian is a one pass and they're gone. We don't have time to wait.
All right, so 15-9. Chargers trail by 6. Free throw is up and good. Was that
no good? No good. I like our chances. We got to get some more shots. I mean, Liberty Christian is not shooting the lights out today.
No, and we're getting good looks. We just got to finish.
Yeah, we have to finish. You know, like you said earlier, we're a veteran team, so hopefully we settle down that second quarter, third quarter, and nerves go away.
Shot is up and good, so Liberty goes up 16-9 here. But unfortunately, that gives them a chance to set up some pressure here. Looks like are they face guarding Rennekamp maybe?
Yeah.
Again, they're gonna gamble. Ball was almost stolen away, finally is, and then they just throw it up, and bodies hit the floor, and we got another jump ball situation here. Both teams a little bit out of control here. Helter-skelter, and I don't know if we got a line on the ground that's maybe a little.
Yeah, it looked like Brady stepped on him. Brady's stretching that ankle out a little bit, but going back to Owen, it looks like they're shadowing him all the way up. Maybe they know that's what initiates their offense, Coach, but they're definitely shadowing him in a one-on-one. Almost a box-and-one, three-quarter press going on here.
All right, so after the jump ball, the Lions will control it right in front of us, the Charger bench. Inbound pass is coming from Dixon. He gives it up top to Fuller. Fuller brings it out. And the Lions run their offense. 1 minute to go here in the first. Chargers trail by 7, 16-9. Again, they work it around the perimeter. Dixon's with it. He gave it up and got it back. Up top, Fuller swings it around. Dixon, top the key, lines up. The left-handed shooting three is no good. Odell comes away with the rebound. 40 seconds to go here in the first. Chargers trail by 7. Rennekamp gives it over to Jones. Checked in. Brady Maurer up top. Again, Rennekamp left wing with it. He's guarded tightly by number 3, Dixon. Here's a pass over to Palmer. 20 seconds to go. Palmer attacks the basket and he's fouled. They're going to call it on the shot. I thought he maybe was still driving, but good news for the Chargers.
Yeah, we'll take that. But again, offensively going downhill is making Liberty Christian uncomfortable. They're spread out. That lane's wide open, so Cooper seeing that and overplaying that passing lane and driving to the basket.
Yeah, I would say that if we can get him in a half-court defensive game, we're going to be okay. Free throw's good by Palmer. They like to play offense and be in a full-court defensive setting. When we get into a half-court offense, I think we're going to really have some opportunities here. But, we're not a traditional fast-starting team. We've, in games that we've struggled, we've gotten off kind of slow. This has been far from that.
Yeah, and that's how we played the sectional most of it.
Free throws up, good. So the Chargers trail by 5, 16-11. 15 seconds to go here in the first. Chargers look to get another stop here. Dixon's got it, Fuller. He gives it up top over to Kelly. Now back to Dixon. Fuller. Three-pointer, 3 seconds. It's up, no good. Chargers going to get a stop here to finish this one out. So the shot was no good. After 1 quarter of play, the Lions and Chargers are in a tight battle here, 16-11. We'll take a timeout, bringing that Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. You're listening to Charger basketball here on WTRE.
Spring is coming. It's time for farmers to get back in the fields and families to be on spring break. And Walters Tires here in Greensburg, your Goodyear dealer's got specials for you. During the week of March 3rd through March 8th, they'll be offering $75 off a set of Goodyear tires. Throughout the month of March, you can find discounted implement and trailer tires, as well as rebates on Michelin and Firestone rear tractor tires for the entire month of March. Walters Tires, located at 220 West Main Street in Greensburg, is your Goodyear dealer. Call them today at 812-663-7551. Walters Tires, right here in Greensburg.
All right, welcome back here to Greenfield. We're just about ready to start the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. Chargers trail 16-11, but they will have the ball, I believe, to start our second period. And Mr. Messer, what's your synopsis, I guess, for the through the first quarter of play?
Well, it's what we expected. It's really two offenses. We're more of the traditional slow it down a little bit, and they're more of that AUU style, quick outlet pass and go. That's what they rely on for offense. But we found the seam in their defense, and we keep attacking downhill, but we just missed a few shots. I think if we settle down, we'll be all right.
All right, Chargers to inbound. Palmer up top with the basketball. I think they are face guarding Rennekamp. Palmer gets through the initial trap.
Nice
Good
pass
underneath. Eldridge gets the score. Chargers cut the lead to 3. It's 16-13. Yeah, if they're going to bring the double team and they're not going to help off of Rennekamp, there's going to be some opportunities here, especially on the weak side, and we found him that time. Leads back to 3.
Yeah, we're going to set back in a 1-3-1. We're pretty methodical. We've been patient and almost tested them to shoot that outside shot.
Along the baseline, they give it back up top over to Martin. He gives it over to Fuller. Now up top to Townsend. He hit a 3 earlier in the game, but it's been quiet since. That's the tall number 5, Page. Kick out 3 is up and good, this time by English. And the lead is now back to 6, 19-13. Back comes Eldridge. Again, he gets it across, kind of gets it in a bad spot there, and then turns it over. The other way, here's a layup and score by Page.
Yeah, that was just, he got trapped, and I think he panicked a little bit.
Picked it up right across half court. That is a no-go zone.
Yeah, we're going to have to get a screen. Eldridge's got to come get that ball.
We got a foul. We got a foul on
it's like 24.
Townsend.
Yeah, they're getting over-aggressive. This is what I was talking about, Coach. I really hope this could play into our favor. They get over-aggressive and overshoot that passing lane, and then we get those passes like the cut we had with Eldridge earlier.
That is the second one on Townsend. He's got 3 points here. They're led by 4. To this point with 6. Across the timeline, Palmer gets it with the dribble. Maurer lines up a triple. He misses, and it's rebounded out of there by Townsend. Again, now Fuller in transition quickly. Stutter step, puts it up, scores. Fuller for 2. He's got a quick step.
If I didn't know any better, Coach Metz did his scouting, and English and Martin, and they're going to Fuller now.
All right, Chargers with it. Maurer lines up a 3. It's in and out. Rebounded out of there by Martin.
And they're out and running.
The other way. Fuller for 3. No good. Chargers with the rebound. Lions lead by 10, 23-13.
There you go, attack.
Palmer. He gets clobbered, and he's going to go to the line for 2.
There we go. I like to see that. Nothing intentional on that foul, hard foul, but number 1 quick to help Coop up.
Kendrick Martin picks up his first.
Number 1, KK Martin, his first, team second.
And the Chargers here have a chance to try to cut into this lead. 5:50 to go here in the second quarter. Palmer's shot is up and good. 23-14. We just got to stay within striking distance here. Second one is good, 23-15. Chargers need a stop here. 5:45 to go in the second quarter. Townsend, there's a quick baseline jumper. Shot is up, no good, but offensive board, put back and score.
Yeah, we were late on the shift in that bottom on that zone defense, set up that shot.
Eldridge again brings it across. Palmer, Maurer lines up a 3. Got it! Brady Maurer with a 3. 25-18. Here's a quick 3 the other way. No good. Brady with the rebound. Chargers in transition now. We'll play the game 2, I guess.
Oh no.
Rennekamp.
I missed an opportunity for an outlet pass there.
They're gonna start to cling to Maurer a little bit here. He's buried a couple 3s. Hopefully Odell's going to step up. Odell gets to the lane. He's fouled. Lost his footing. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to go off of Fuller, I believe.
Yeah, it looked like they chipped his elbow on that shot, but no call.
25-18, Lions by 7. With just under 5 to go here in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter.
There it is, wide open.
Play. Layup
nice.
And score.
Wide open.
They run the runaround inbound play. Great layup, and we're back to a 5-point game. 5-0 run for the Chargers. Got to have another stop here. Try to cut into this lead further. 4:30 to go in the second. Lions with it. They work it around. Short corner baseline jumper. It's no good. Chargers with another stop. Rennekamp in transition. Wisely backs it out before he gets to half court. Now attacks. He gets to the lane all the way. Lays it up and in. What a score. Rennekamp with a little snake dribble. Got through the defender. And it's now a 3-point game, 25-22.
That was a beautiful cross over the top of the key, straight to the basket.
All right, Lions with the ball. Fuller on the right wing, gives it off over to English. Now back to Fuller. They work it around the outside. Over to Martin, left wing, now inside to Page. Back out. Skip pass, Fuller. Another quick step. Gets to the middle, kicks it out. Now he drives, puts it up, tough shot, no good. Rebounded by Brady Maurer. Chargers across.
Yeah, we're really settling that zone defense. I like it. Oh, wrong way, nice pass.
Skip pass. Brady puts it up, and we got it. Offensive foul on Brady. Boy, I thought that was tough. Tough call there.
Yeah, that was tough. I think, Coach, what gave that was as Brady took that little power or controlled dribble there to maybe get his balance before shooting, and then that caused his shoulder to drop. That's the only thing I can think of, but either way, they're calling that on Brady.
I thought it might have been a flop, but oh well. The unfortunate thing is that is Brady's second, I think. Second one on Maurer. He's got 8 points here through the first quarter and a half. Again, the Chargers have played defensively pretty well here in the last few possessions, and that's the 4th straight miss.
Yeah, we got to finish.
For the Lions.
They're not shooting very well. We just got to avoid this pressure and find the seam.
Chargers with it. Coach is going to roll with Maurer here. Pass was stolen away. Odell's pass into the hands of.
I think he traveled. Oh,
he did travel.
2 Chargers slid over there to take the charge, and he walked between them, but no call.
All right, 27-22. Their coach was trying to get a timeout. He was 3/4 away on the floor, and we got a foul.
There we go. Yeah, at some point they're shadowing Owen, but at some point that aggressiveness, if we take it to him, we can keep drawing these fouls.
That is Fuller's second foul.
We'll see if he keeps him in. We got 2:49 here.
Again, Brady's got 2, and it might be one of those situations where coach decides to go, offense for defense. We've seen that a little bit here early in the game against Waldron, I believe, for Brady. All right, Chargers with the basketball, trailing by 5. Been down as many as what? 11 or 12?
11 or 12. We cut it as close as
3, I think.
3. Brady open. Oh.
Again, shot fakes and pass fakes are going to really get us open. Pass is stolen away inside.
Pass is too long. That entry pass from the wing all the way across the lane. That's a dangerous pass.
All right, so Liberty takes a timeout here. We're 2:29 to go in the second quarter. We'll take a timeout with them. You're listening to Charger Basketball on WTRE.
It's March, and that means the first electronics recycling and paper shredding event for Decatur County Recycling. It's March 15th, 9 to 11 at the Decatur County Fairgrounds. In the Recycle and Give Back program, you can make a donation to the Community Health Care Clinic of Decatur County. However, donations are not required to participate. Mobile recycling continues the first Saturday of the month in Clarksburg, Sandusky, Adams, and Burney. The second Saturday of the month, St. Morris, New Point, and Millhausen. You can find out more, DecaturCountyRecycling.com.
All right, 2:29 to go here in the second quarter. Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. The Chargers and Lions here in a tight battle. Lions with the ball after their timeout. They lead 27-22. And, it's been on the defensive end that's really helped us get us back in the game, Mr. Messer, and got to continue that. Lions have, I won't say gone cold shooting, but they have missed some shots here the last couple possessions.
Yeah, they're shooting, I don't know what they're shooting, but they're not shooting that 44% mark, that's for sure.
Corner 3 is up and good.
But then again, I say that, and he drains that from the corner, but
that was Dixon. Got the 3 to go down. It's back to an 8-point game, 30-22.
It looks like Liberty Christian's going to try a 2-3 zone. There's Owen quick in the seam.
Puts up a tough shot, can't get it to go.
And they're gone.
Here in transition the other way. Fuller decides to bring it back out, and they're going to set it up. All right, again, the Chargers look like in the 1-3-1 here.
It's a very patient 1-3-1. We are not aggressive. We're not overplaying the ball, almost forcing them to shoot the outside shot.
Ball stolen away.
There we go, good hands by Owen.
Eldridge in transition, puts it up, scores!
Nice.
30-24, steal, and goes coast to coast. Eldridge cuts the lead to 6, 30-24. 80 seconds to go here in the second. All right, again, Chargers back in the zone defense. They've got English here. They're working around the perimeter. Lions with the lead and the ball. 70 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Again, the Chargers 1-3-1 with Maurer in the center. Right that time, that was Harrelson who just rose and fired over Maurer. 32-24, under a minute now to go here in the second quarter.
And here they go. They're running a more aggressive 2-3 than we are. They're really playing that passing lane.
Rennekamp with it on the right wing. Gives it over to Eldridge.
Oh, we need a cut right now. Weak side, just stand and get a cut.
Rennekamp attacks the middle. Gets his feet. Here's a shot over to Maurer. He can't get it to go, and here comes Dixon the other way. English, rather. And we'll see if the Lions decide they're going to hold for one. It looks like they will. 32-24, Lions by 8. 20 seconds to go in this first half of play.
And we don't have the stats, but this offense they're running is straight across that free throw line. It's an entry pass and an elbow shot every other trip, it seems like.
Fuller with it. 6 seconds to go. Back to Dixon. Excuse me, that's English. Puts up a tough shot from the corner. It's no good.
Hey, we'll take that.
All right, so after the first 2 quarters of play, the Lions and Chargers 32-24. We'll bring you that Stones Farm Service halftime report after this. You're listening to Charger Basketball, WTRE.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Welcome back here to Greenfield High School. We've got the halftime report brought to you by Stones Farm Service. Halftime brought to you by Stones Farm Service, your Kubota dealer. Quality equipment so you can just go mow. Kubota and Stones Farm Service on East Main Street in Greensburg, serving southeastern Indiana for over 30 years. Strong, stable, still Stones. And got an exciting first half of play. Lions lead 32-24. And again, the winner of this game will go on to face, I guess I don't know, but they're going to semi-state.
They're going semi-state, that's all we know.
Next weekend. So, well, we saw the lead as much as 13, got it down to 3, it's at 8 now. So I think, all in all, we've had our opportunities. We talked about it, just got to finish, especially around the basket.
Yeah, I like where we're at. We're not hurt. Obviously, we want the lead, but we're okay right here at 8 coming out. Like you said, we're more of a second-half team, which is true of most veteran teams. But Liberty Christian is exactly what we talked about pregame. They're a one-pass outlet. They like to shoot the outside shot. They're not shooting very well. We just got to capitalize and attack. I mean, they missed at one point, I think, 4 or 5 possessions in a row. And they do run a higher offense across the free throw line. That's an entry pass and a shot, which is to our advantage if we can rebound. So we'll see if Coach Metz pushes the tempo the second half and see if we can't reverse it and get some fast breaks going on our own and force them out of that half-court trap.
Yeah, they definitely have a high-octane offense. There's no question about that. They are going to move the ball up and down the floor with some speed and quickness. Coach did not substitute a whole lot in that first half. I think Jones came in as well as maybe Palmer started, but
yeah, he didn't. And I think
Palmer, I'm sorry, Cooper did come off the bench. So
yeah, I think you're right though. I think he tried to go offense first. So we'll see what he does this half. And of course, traditionally we're a man-to-man team and we're running that 1-3-1. So stamina really doesn't play a whole lot, especially as we're not overly aggressive. We're forcing them on those outside shots, and rightfully so because they're not hitting. Now, like you said, this is a high-octane offense, and hopefully they don't get hot. But right now, those misses hopefully turn to our favor if we can capitalize.
All right, so we've got about 7 minutes here at halftime break. We'll come back and get you those stats here after the break. Chargers trail 32-24. We'll be right back here on WTRE.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
It's March, and that means the first electronics recycling and paper shredding event for Decatur County Recycling. It's March 15th, 9 to 11 at the Decatur County Fairgrounds. In the Recycle and Give Back program, you can make a donation to the Community Health Care Clinic of Decatur County. However, donations are not required to participate. Mobile recycling continues the first Saturday of the month in Clarksburg, Sandusky, Adams, and Bernie. The second Saturday of the month, St. Morris, New Point, and Millhausen. You can find out more, DecaturCountyRecycling.com.
Welcome back here to the Stones Farm Service halftime report. And I'd like to take an opportunity right now to thank some of our sponsors that have been with us all season. Gillen and Howe Funeral Home, Acre Automotive, Decatur County Recycling, Byride Auto, Walters Tire, Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Hamilton Tebby Law Office, H&R Block, Byride Auto. Oh, I already said them. They're the free throw sponsor. Scheidler Brothers, Points in the Paint. And then we've got, of course, our quarter sponsors, as always. Malone Staffing takes care of our first quarter. Second quarter was sponsored by Decatur County Memorial Hospital. After the break, we'll go into our Napoleon State Bank third quarter, and then Russ Hubler Ford fourth. And again, for our regional round, we've got Bailey and Ward Mortgage with Courtney Schroeder, your hometown mortgage lender. Scheidler Brothers Points in the Paint and Decorating, Elwood Staffing, and Fleetwood Chevy as our additional regional sponsors. So thanks to them. And Mr. Messer, you got some halftime scoring for the Chargers?
Yeah, it looks like we got Brady Maurer leading the way with 8, Owen Eldridge 6, Odell and Cooper Palmer with 4, and Owen only with 2. We rely on Owen to run this offense and set it. He's coming here averaging 5-6 assists a game, so shadowing him makes it a little tougher than entry pass, so we're going to have to find somebody else to swing that to or help bring it up. But we got to find a way to overcome the three-quarter pressure. They're shadowing Owen pretty hard, but it'll be interesting to see what changes Coach makes coming up out of halftime. I would imagine that he picks the tempo up a little bit. We've been pretty methodical that half, so that 1-3-1 forcing them outside. So hopefully we get a little more momentum and urgency this second half, but we'll see what Coach Metz draws up in that locker room. But 8 points, I'll take it with this high-octane offense, that's for sure.
Again, we've got a great crowd here. Got a nice student section down there, and a sea of red here with the blue bleachers here at Greenfield. And
yeah, it's been nice all week at the high school. Of course, you and I had the pleasure of playing in the staff versus student game in the.
You need to call it what it is, just old timers. And I know Jaden down here. He was in the on the student team too,
yeah,
but I don't think he's probably as sore as we are this morning.
No, I was feeling it. Somebody asked me as I was walking in, how's your leg doing? I said, leg's fine, lungs hurt.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we got through that first quarter of that student-teacher game, and I was a little, I could feel it. Then my lungs finally decided to kick in, and by the second quarter, I was good. But let's just hope that boys come back here and get a win. Then we'll have to have a rematch next Friday for another pep session.
Oh yeah, I'd love a rematch. So, like I said, hopefully Coach Metz, let's see what he gets going. But we need to take advantage. We're rebounding well, which we haven't done a few games this year. We haven't rebounded very well, but we are today. Liberty Christian, like I said, there are 4 or 5 trips in a row where it's a one and done. But shadowing Owen, we depend on him for those 5 or 6 assists he's getting a game. And so we're going to have to get somebody else to help bring that ball up and shorten that passing lane. I have us right now closing in on double-digit turnovers already in the first half. So we got to find a way. This Liberty Christian, they're long, lean, and fast. So
I know what Owen had 2 points there in the second quarter. We need to get him going here and get. Yeah, they've been guarding him tight. He's been no space at all.
Yeah, it's safe to say that both coaches have done their homework. We knew English and Martin coming in were there too. Martin averaging that 15 points a game, but next man up they have Fuller coming in, and clearly Liberty Christian has found out that the heart of our offense comes through our point guard Owen Rennekamp, and they're even shadowing him in that full court 2-2-1 and making it difficult for us to make the short pass.
Well, we'll take one more timeout here and bring you that third quarter. We're about 50 seconds away. You're listening to Charger Basketball on WTRE.
Spring is coming. It's time for farmers to get back in the fields and families to be on spring break. And Walters Tires here in Greensburg, your Goodyear dealers, got specials for you. During the week of March 3rd through March 8th, they'll be offering $75 off a set of Goodyear tires. Throughout the month of March, you can find discounted implement and trailer tires, as well as rebates on Michelin and Firestone rear tractor tires for the entire month of March. Walters Tires, located at 220 West Main Street in Greensburg, is your Goodyear dealer. Call them today at 812-663-7551. Walters Tires, right here in Greensburg.
All right, little M&M here to get started in our third quarter of play. Again, sponsored by Napoleon State Bank. With over 100 years in banking, Napoleon State Bank offers 3 locations in Decatur County: Lincoln Street, Westridge Parkway, and Westport. It will be Lion basketball to start the third quarter.
And we're coming back out. Looks like the little adjusted 1-3-1 here.
All right, Fuller brings it across, gives it off over to Townsend. Now back over to English. They've got quite the group of names here. Not just Johnson, Smith, and Jones here. Here's a nice little 8-footer off the back iron is good by English.
And here they go.
Right away, bring some backcourt pressure. Rennekamp working on Fuller. He gets it across. Chargers trail by 10 after Liberty scored on their first possession of the third quarter. Odell with it, right wing. Morris attacks, bounces,
nice.
Still puts it up, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
But again, I still think that's the right formula. I mean, we got good ball movement and attack downhill. We just have to finish.
Townsend's third. Townsend has 3 points on the afternoon. Moore's at the charity stripe here. By right auto free throw. Almost had a shy of their brother's point in the paint. Layup did not go. Free throws up and short. Just the second one that Mason's missed, I believe. Maybe third.
Third.
Mason would be 2 for 5 at the charity stripe. Looks to get back to 50% with this one. Chargers trailing by 10 with 7:21 to go. We're just underway in the third. Shot is up and in and out. Tipped and into the hands of English. Now that's Page. All right, Liberty Christian with the basketball. Brings it across the timeline, does Fuller. He initiates the offense from the top, and now Townsend works it around the perimeter. Fuller gets it back. He's guarded. Here's a little 10-foot shot is up and pure. Fuller with the 2. It's now 36-24.
Wasted no time. There's that pressure again on Owen Rennekamp.
Owen has got his workout today. He's got the basketball on the left wing in front of the North Decatur bench. They do bring a little bit of, looks like a trap. He picked up his dribble. Ball was tipped, stolen away. Here comes Townsend in transition, puts up a shot and scores. And we got a timeout. It'll be a full timeout after Liberty goes on a 6-0 run. It is a full timeout, so we'll take a timeout with him. You're listening to Charger Basketball on WTRE.
The Start Something New event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the boys at Acre have excellent rebates and incentives on every new vehicle on the lot, with a great in-stock inventory ready for delivery. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood for a great deal during the Start Something New event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
Welcome back here to Greenfield Central High School for the Chargers and Lions here in regional number 30 championship, Class 1A. Chargers took a timeout, Mr. Messer, after a little run from Liberty. See if we can't get back focused here on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, we know they're bringing that pressure, like you said earlier. It's not going away, but we're not adjusting to it right now. And I don't know if it's nerves again that we're down and just panic, but a couple careless passes and not really aggressive defense on that drive to end that play before the timeout. So we're going to inbound Owen to Owen here, and Looks like they're coming out in a 2-2-1 or 3-1-1 zone trap here.
All right, North Decatur again with the basketball. Eldridge brings it across, or almost brought it across. And what do we got? We got a 10-second violation.
Oh, wow, that was quick.
Yeah, typically the officials, whenever they start the inbound, they will look at the clock and then kind of, figure out in their head. That way they don't have to do tremendously hard math, but I didn't see the timeout situation, or clock out of the timeout. Liberty with it. In the lane, tough shot. We got a score and a foul. That's on English, gets the basket. And we'll see who they're going to hit with this one.
Yeah, English, that was just an old school play from the left elbow there. Just shot fake drive, and we didn't stay on our feet. 40-24 is not where we want to be, so we just got to calm down and play our game.
Did they call that one on Brady?
Yeah, that's Mauer's third.
That's his third, yep. 41-24. Again, the Chargers have just got to work on getting it across. We got a foul, a bump on Martin.
Liberty Christian foul number 1, KK Martin, his second.
Liberty Christian's in a zone trap here, full court. Well, now three-quarter court, so forced us to throw that long pass.
41-24. Palmer's into the game with Morris, Rennekamp, Eldridge, and Morris finally gets it. Mason attacks. Ball was tipped from behind, but into the hands of Odell. He gets up a shot. It's no good. And Martin comes away with it for Liberty Christian. Lions with the ball, 17-point lead. 5:45 to go here in the third. Fuller with it, up top, guarded by Rennekamp. Chargers look like they went back to man here.
Yeah, maybe coach is going to go with what usually works. We're a traditional man-to-man team.
Tough shot. It's up, no good, but
no
offensive rebound and score.
No box out. Was that English?
Page got the bucket.
Wide open on that left side there for that rebound.
Chargers again look.
Nice fake.
Break it up. Got to be careful. They're not leaving the building.
Nice cut.
Eldridge for two and scores.
Basket for Owen Eldridge.
Chargers first two of the second half. They trail by 17 now. 43-26 with 5 to go in the third. Fuller with the basketball at the top. He dribbles it to the right. He shuffled his feet. He walked.
Oh.
Wow, they missed that one. Here's the three-pointer. It's up and good. Three-pointer by Townsend, and we've got a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Boy, he did shuffle his feet. He got from the top of the key in the paint without even dribbling.
Yeah, that's frustrating as a player when you're playing good defense and a help side comes over and you force them into the turnover you want. And then I think that, you still got to keep your composure, and that's a breakdown there and that quick kick out to the wide open three. But I think Liberty Christian's kind of changed it up a little bit this half. They don't have that sense of high octane, or they're tired, one or the other. They've slowed it down a little bit on offense and not as quick on that outlet. They're pushing that lead up pretty quick, so we got to settle in and play our game because they're not going to stop the pressure. Here they are quickly in that zone press.
Looks like a little diamond press. 1-2, 1-1. Well, now they show it. Now they go look like man.
Oh.
All right. They're going to trap this first pass. Rennekamp almost.
Got to get across.
Yep, it finally does. Could have been a foul. They don't call it.
That's a foul.
And now they finally
There we
do.
go.
They caught it on about the third one. That's on number 11. That's on English.
His second, team third.
I wouldn't mind having one of those scoreboards in my house, watch TV, but I don't know if it would fit.
I might have to talk to Mr. Johnson about getting us one of these. I like it.
Here's Odell for three, no good. It's tipped, but he gets the offensive board. Good hustle by Logan. Into the hands now of Mason Morris. Ball is tipped around. He throws it into the student section. All right, turnover. Good hustle, though, by Odell after the missed shot. He got it back.
Yeah,
and then Morris saved it again. Got a sub this time. Looks like Xander Jones comes in for the Chargers.
Yeah, he just got stuck under the backboard behind it, nowhere to go.
All right, let's see if Xander can bring a little bit of spark here off the bench. Chargers trail by 20, 46-26, 4:15 to go in the third. Fuller.
Slowing away down.
You have to imagine that Coach Anderson's discussion in the halftime locker room was about shot selection, and here's a steal.
Okay.
Jones with the steal. Rennekamp now brings it across. Backs it out. Bounce pass to Eldridge. Now next pass to Morris. Palmer attacks the baseline. He puts it up. We got a foul.
There we go.
On number 24. That's Townsend, and that is his fourth if it's on 24. Oh, they called on 1.
Is it 1 or 12? They have a 12? They don't have a 12 out there. He said 1, 2.
Okay, they called that one on Kendrick Martin, so that's his third. So Liberty is in somewhat of foul trouble. They've got 3 guys with 3. Free throw is good. Again, the Chargers have got to stay within striking distance if Liberty does get in foul trouble here.
Yeah, we got to cut this down to, I would say, probably about 10, Coach, at least, going into the last quarter. We don't have too big of a mountain to climb, but we get this to 10, it'll be okay.
All right, so they got Page and English back in, as well as Fuller, Harrelson, and Dixon. Chargers with Palmer shooting another one. He puts it up and scores. 46-28, Chargers trail by 18. Fuller's going to bring it across the timeline for the Lions. Here's a shot fake and a pass inside to Page. He's cut off nicely by Eldridge and kicks it back out into the hands of Kelly. Here's a 3. It's up. No good. Rebound by Palmer.
There we go.
All right. Rennekamp across the timeline for North Decatur. They trail by 18 with 3:25 to go here in the third quarter. Morris, right wing, back up top over to Palmer. Cooper gives it back over to Morris, who attacks the baseline. Gets cut off by Fuller. Eldridge inside. Nice little give-and-go action. Chargers work it around. Here's Rennekamp. Shot fake. In the lane, kicks it back out. Jones lines up a 3. It's short and rebounded out of there by Harrelson. Fuller brings it, walks it up, and what do we got? Wet spot. Looks like we got a wet spot on the floor, so we're going to have a...
Yeah, for a minute there, I thought
he double dribbled or something.
I thought he looked at Coach Metz, and Coach Metz was trying to tell him there's stuff on the floor, but I looked down there, I was like, man, he just get teed up, but no, there's just something on the floor, so... But, man, it's such a different half compared to the first. Liberty Christian is walking the ball up rather than that high-octane offense they came out with in the first half.
All right. Fuller's going to bring it across for the Lions. They lead by 18. 2:50 to go in the third. Inside pass goes to Page. He kicks it back outside to Fuller. Again, very patient are the Lions here. Almost stolen away by Morris. Here's a shot fake. Ball's on the ground.
That's double dribble.
Recovered there by English. Now Fuller, right wing, attacks the baseline, puts up a floater. It's no good, but he gets his own rebound, and we've got a foul, I think, on Palmer.
Yeah, it looks like that's on Cooper. I don't know about that, though. He's pretty straight up. We usually see going out of control. They don't get that call, but
they called on Eldridge, so that's going to be his third. Would have preferred it to be on Cooper. He has no fouls. All right, so to the charity stripe is Fuller. He puts it up and in. Fuller with his 11th point.
You know, Coach, I have us down for 4 points this second half. So we have to get that offense going.
All right, Fuller again to the charity stripe, looking for his 12th point of the game. He puts it up and scores. Here on the second. And into the game is Dixon for Liberty Christian. 48-28, 2:27 to go here in the third quarter. All right, again, Liberty with some pressure in the backcourt. Cooper's going to bring it across. They're going to let him bring it up. Cooper attacks right for shoulder, puts up tough shot, but we got a block.
Good.
Oh, I thought he blocked it.
Well,
Chargers
I'll take
catch
it.
a break.
Yeah.
Fouls on Harrelson, just his first. for the Lions.
No defense all the way, pretty much 3/4 of the court. Nobody played on Cooper. He just took it straight through.
Well, it looked like they had Harrelson on him, and Harrelson he had ran back and was in the paint and just kind of waited for Cooper to bring it across, and then Cooper decided he was going to attack, and he's going to go to the line. First one's up and short. First free throw is missed. Odell and Maurer take a seat. Jones and Morris come back in for defensive purposes. Cooper will have one more. Chargers trail by 20. Free throw is up and good. 48-29. All right, the other way. Fuller with it. Up top. He swings it over on the left side over to Dixon. Now to Page. He spins on Morris. Almost turned it over. Now the ball gets back up top to Dixon. Guarded by Eldridge. Ball's tipped from behind, but right into the hands of Carlson. Boy, he had a huge gather step and scored. It's now 50-29. Lions lead by 21.
Yeah, offensively they're slowing it down. Defensively, they're not. They're still here. I mean, they're just as aggressive now as they were in the first quarter.
Palmer lost it off his leg. Or no, they call it off of Liberty's leg. I thought it went off of Cooper. Again, the Chargers catch a break there. 95 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Living in the past. 50-29, Lions lead. Rennekamp to inbound it. Gives it up top to Cooper. Cooper will hit a three, and he didn't hit anything.
No, that was an air ball, wide open. You wonder, composure and all that starting to kick in as it's 50-29.
Well, these Lions, these guys are athletes. I mean, they are.
Yeah,
Jaden said that one of their guys was a 100-meter dash state champion.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it's.
You're definitely deep. I mean, they've subbed all game long.
All right, Fuller with it. They missed a travel. The official acknowledged it, but it was a little late. All right, Kelly with it. Swings it around over to Fuller, right wing. Lions looking to extend the lead with just over a minute to go here in the third quarter. Right wing is Dixon. Pass stolen away nicely by Jones. Chargers get it back. They can string a few possessions together. Get back into this game. They trail by 21. We're under a minute. Here's Morris. Skip pass to Jones. Xander gives it over to Rennekamp, who cut through the lane. Eldridge. Oh, thought he got fouled. Ball goes tipped around. Ball's on the floor. Chargers and Lions fall on it, and we've got a jump ball. It should stay with North. So Odell and Maurer coming back in for offensive purposes. 42.7 to go here in the third.
Yeah, like I was starting to say earlier, I'll give it to Liberty Christian. They are a deep team. They've been subbing all game, and there's been no change in tempo, no change in offense. It's been a consistent entourage.
Demarion Kelly is into the game for the first time for Liberty Christian. He's a 5'11 freshman. Morris to inbound it, gives it off in the backcourt to Odell. Again, we're under 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Jones. Excuse me, that is Rennekamp. Pass stolen away. What do we got? Oh, they're going to call a foul on Harrelson.
Looks like he didn't quite have full position there on Brady. And
he was going for, I don't know if he can dunk it, but
he was wide open, that's for sure.
He had nobody in front of him.
Yeah, Brady did a nice job that time sealing him off on that bottom block, but.
All right, so that is the, we've got a bonus situation here. Maurer's shot is up and good. Chargers lead, Chargers trail now by 20, 50-30. Brady with another one. Trying to get his 10th point of the game. He gets it to go. So Palmer comes in. And it's now 50-31, 19-point game. Lions with the basketball, to inbound it. Chargers with some backcourt pressure. Oh, Morris almost with the steal. Oh, and he thought he knocked it off his leg. Good hustle play.
I'm not so sure that didn't go off Liberty Christian.
All right, so again, Morris with a good hustle play. Got the ball tipped. Lions again inbound it.
Oh, he walked.
Oh, yes, he did. Pass ahead. Layup by Kelly.
Skipper PK Kelly.
And that's the one bad part about about gambling. Sometimes you get burnt. Boy, that's a foul.
Yeah.
Wow. Turnover the other way. Lions in transition.
Oh, nice block.
Shot was blocked.
There he calls Xander.
Got a foul on Jones.
I don't know. That looked like, who was that, 33? A little out of control. I don't know.
All right, 10 seconds to go. It's going to send Carlson to the line. Lions lead 52-31. The Chargers are going to really have to get back some mojo here if we want to get back in the game. 21-point lead. And it's now 22. Harrelson makes the first.
Looks like Odell and Brady back in.
Harrelson will have one more for the Lions. Looking for his 7th point of the contest. Takes 2 dribbles, puts it up, and scores. And coming in is number 13, Thomas Arthur, sophomore, 6-foot sophomore for Liberty. Boy, if he's 6 foot, I'm 6'3". He must have had his hair up that day. They did the measuring.
And 8.3 to go, and they're still going to put pressure.
Rennekamp with it. 4 seconds. 2 seconds. He gets it up. Goes through the uprights into the cheer section. So the Chargers are going to go into the 4th quarter trailing by 23. They've got an uphill battle to go. We'll bring you that 4th quarter after this. Charger basketball on WTRE.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
All right, we're just about ready to start the 4th quarter here. The Russ Hubler Ford offering new and pre-owned vehicles, exceptional car care, and customer service with a smile. Russ Hubler Ford and Mr. Messer, we've got an uphill battle. Lions lead 54-31.
Yeah, 54-31 is not where we want to be at the start of the 4th. We only had 8 points at half. Got to take care of the ball. We opened that 3rd quarter with a lot of turnovers. I mean, Liberty Christian, they're in slowdown mode. You know, they're sharks in the water at this point with 54-31 and starting the 4th. So, you know, we'll see. They're walking it up, which 1st, 2nd quarter they were sprinting. So here we go with the inbound.
All right, Fuller brings it across for the Lions. They lead by 23. Page back over to Fuller. Fuller attacks with the left hand, kicks it back out. Townsend for 3. It's no good. Morris with the rebound. Good start defensively for the Chargers. Coach Metz wants them to put the gas pedal down. Pass is turned over. Rennekamp.
It went right through.
Intended for Morris.
Yeah, it went right through his hands. We got to keep calm and keep the tempo at the same time. And
Morris was zigging, and Rennekamp thought he was zagging.
Yeah. So, you know, like I said, we gotta have urgency and take care of that ball if we want any chance of cutting back into this 23-point lead.
All right. Underneath, easy
open
layup and score by Townsend.
Yeah, as a breakdown, not sure where that came from, but pushed that right back up there. So
56-31, 25-point game. Rennekamp brings it across, gives it over to Morris. Morris gives it inside. Nice inside pass and score.
Nice pass
by Odell. Lead back to 23. What do we got? Looks like we got a young man cramping for the Lions. We got timeout on the floor.
Is that Page?
Yeah, Harrelson's going to replace Page. Page, one of the seniors here for Liberty. He's 6'6".
He's rubbing his thigh. I wonder if he caught a knee.
Maybe he was dead-legged or something. Those always hurt. All right, Fuller brings it across for the Lions. We're under 7 minutes to go here in the game. Lions lead 56-33. Up top, Harrelson for three. It's short. I'm not sure that's a shot Coach Anderson wants the Lions to take.
Nice pass.
Nice inside score. Farmer with the two. 56-35. Yeah, if you're Liberty Christian, you don't want to just start chucking up shots here.
Yeah, I was back-to-back missed threes. Pretty much identical spots, that just right at the top of the key.
Fuller gives it off over to English. Right wing. Now back up top over to Martin. Pass is stolen away. Stolen away, going the other direction. Eldridge scores! Morris had the steal. The Chargers brought it across. Leads back to 19. 56-37. And we've got a timeout. Coach Anderson is frustrated with his Lions. We'll take a full timeout with him. Chargers trail by 19. We'll be back here on WTRE.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
All right, so we've had a Lion timeout as the Chargers went on a little run here. There's 5:59 to go. Plenty of time left in the game. Liberty leads 56-37. But it's been on the defensive end that the Chargers have got back into it.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Anderson called that timeout, tell him, hey, we don't need any threes. We just need to slow down. But Chargers have turned up the intensity on defense, and a couple turnovers led to some steals and some points, and that's what we need.
All right, so the Lions with the basketball. Control the game by 19. 5:40 to go in the contest. Inside. Oh, what a nice pass.
Nice block.
Oh, and they call it on Morris.
Whoa.
I am not sure where that came from. They're going to call it on Mason Morris. I thought that was about as clean a block as you could get.
That was absolutely clean. Liberty Christian getting fancy through that behind-the-back pass.
That was a heck of a pass. I mean,
left block to right block, and I thought Morris, I thought it was clean.
Did you see what the official, did he have it? Did he say it was on the arm?
No, he just raised his arm, and sometimes we're not the easiest players to talk to on the court, so.
Yeah. Harrelson makes his first free throw, leads back to 20, 57-37.
Got number 5, Wyatt Reisman, coming in.
Boy, I thought that was an
clean.
Excellent block, but life goes on here as Harrelson is going to have another chance to hit the free throw, and he does. It's 58-37, 21-point game, 5:40 to go in the contest.
Maybe he got caught watching that nice pass, missed it.
Yeah, that was beautiful behind-the-back pass. Eldridge up top.
Odell wide open on the back door. We missed it.
Reisman picks it up, back over to Eldridge. They bring a trap. Can't be, wasn't handled, and we've got a layup the other way. Score by Fuller. Again, with Reisman in the game, he's just got to relax, be confident here. Again, Liberty is no, that's a foul. Maurer for three, it's up.
Oh, missed everything long.
Missed it long. Liberty back with it. They lead by 23, 60-37. Under 5 minutes to go. Fuller with the basketball, guarded by Rennekamp, comes off the ball screen, gives it off over to English, spins, puts up a little 8-footer.
Another block.
I thought that was a foul too, but that
got numbers.
The other way.
Nice pass.
Shot fake.
Nice fake.
He let him blow by and score.
Odell pump faked. He jumps over him and he goes up for two.
All right, the layup is good. Back to 21, 4:30 to go. All right, we've got up top, that is Townsend, right side wing, over to Harrelson. If we can get within 11 to 12 points, I think this game could be a little bit more interesting. Yeah, Fuller comes around, nice pass inside to Martin.
Our defense, we came out aggressive, now we're breaking down. I mean, that's back-to-back possessions. We've left the guy in the baseline wide open. Got to know where he's at, got to have the help sign called out.
Rennecamp's got the basketball, splits the defense, gives it over to Brady. Maurer attacks, lays it up, scores. 62-41. I think coach, at the end of the day, Liberty's got a lot of weapons. I mean, it's tough to guard 5 guys, 5 for 5, that can shoot it from anywhere, can dribble it. Maurer on
nice
the ground,
pass.
Gets a steal, layup, scored by Eldridge.
Maurer gets his hand on it behind half court, flips it ahead.
62-43.
Oh, no, he picked it up to throw it in and falls, Coach.
I think it was more of a situation where the floor was wet. He slipped inadvertently. Never really had control out of bounds, but
no whistle on that to let Coach Metz know that. And he quickly asked for an explanation of why. Heck of a stealing pass. Brady Maurer on the floor, steals it, throws it over his head, laying on the floor.
Yeah, we've got a group of seniors here. They don't want it to be their last game here, and they're definitely showing it. 3:25 to go in the contest. The Lions lead by 19. Bringing it up is Townsend. He skips it ahead to English. He's guarded by Odell, high up top. English attacks the middle, steps through, and scores. Again, with his length and size, it's so easy to get places in a hurry. Odell the other way, gives it off to Eldridge, who shoots a baseline jumper. It's no good, and into the hands of Fuller.
And I will hand it to Liberty Christian. They got finesse. They get up in the air, and they really control that ball well.
Martin blows past Rennekamp, and we got a foul, I think, on Eldridge. That might be his 4th.
We're at Decatur, foul number 3, Owen Eldridge, his 4th.
Yep, his 4th there, Coach.
KK Martin,
hopefully they all stay in the game. I really don't want to see anybody foul out last game. For your seniors, you don't want that, so.
Martin's going to the line for Liberty. Shot is up, bounced high up off the rim and bounced no good.
But like you said earlier, they're still fighting. That's what you want to see. Seniors are going to fight to this whistle goes off, so that's what you want to see, that Charger pride.
Lions lead 64-43. Second free throw's up, no good. 0 for 2 on the trip. Rennecamp's going to bring it across. Still plenty of time if we can get a couple baskets to go in. Shot fake. Oh, it's a block, but a rebound. Chargers still control it. Eldridge in the lane, step through, puts it up. Oh, almost scored. Rattled in and out, but we got a foul. I think, is that number 3? That's
looks
on
like
Dixon.
Number 3, yep.
Liberty Christian, foul number 3.
Dixon with his first foul. He's had 5 points this afternoon. If you look across the Lions scoring column, they've got 14, 10, 10, 8. A couple guys on the bench with some. Very balanced attack for Liberty. Free throws up and no good. In and out.
Back into the Chargers, number 35, Cooper Palmer.
Lions with a 21-point lead. Eldridge at the charity stripe missed the first one. He'll have one more. The shot is up and good. All right, so back to 20. 64-44, 2:38 to play. Here's the drive and attack. Martin couldn't handle the ball. They went for a little alley-oop pass. Couldn't get handled in. Rennekamp in transition, lays it up and scores. 64-46. Back to 18. Again, Liberty with the basketball. Fuller now with the left hand. He's guarded by Morris. He attacks, puts it up. He shoots it. Quick shot. Rennekamp comes away with it. And we got a foul.
There we go.
So that is about the worst scenario for Liberty Christian. They put up a quick shot, and then they come down on our end and foul us to stop the clock, and that's going to send, with 2:05 to go,
Liberty Christian, foul number 24.
Rennekamp to the charity stripe for 2 in an 18-point game. 64-46.
Oh, no, they're saying he's not shooting?
Oh, I thought we were in the bonus.
I did too.
They've had enough of them. Oh, I'm looking at the timeouts left. Okay.
Okay.
My bad. All right, Odell lines up a corner three on the inbound. It's no good. And we got a foul right away by Brady Mallett.
Yeah, that was...
It looked planned. They want to condense this game, or not condense it, excuse me, but extend this game as long as they can.
Yeah. 64-46, 2 minutes to go. We got to... can't afford to turn it over and can't give up easy baskets.
And if you're Coach Anderson for Liberty, man,
Oh,
last thing you want is a quick shot like that. Odell, good hustle play. Almost had it stolen. Odell was on the line, but good hustle by Odell. Give the Chargers a chance. They trail by 18, 1:58 to go in the game.
You got to be really careful here. We don't give up the long pass.
English.
We play it well. Oh, dropped it short. I was hoping we'd get
Martin up ahead. Almost stolen away. He almost lost it again. He finally gets it back, and Liberty gets a timeout.
Whew. They
bail him out.
It's okay. Right. Stop the clock.
64-46. Chargers trail by 18, 1:45 to go. It's a full timeout. We'll take one with them. You're listening to Charger Basketball on WTRE.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
All right, we've got 1:45 to go here in the contest. The Russ Hubler Ford fourth quarter. Chargers trail by 18. Liberty Christian in control of this one, and have been really since the first 2 or 3 minutes as we started that third quarter. They really extended the lead. Chargers have had some chances here and have done better in the fourth.
Yeah, Liberty Christian, long pass in the backcourt. I thought he threw it over.
Chargers
trying to intentionally foul there, and they're not calling it. Okay.
Tried to get Steele, had an opportunity. English way up top with it, controls it midcourt. Pass over to, that's 10, that's Dixon.
And Liberty Christian's going to start pulling it way out.
Martin in the corner. Skip pass. And boy, with their length and size, that's hard to come away with steals because they can throw it so high up in the air. Underneath, boy, he had a wide open layup. He kicked it out.
I'm going to give it to that number 3. I think is he the freshman?
Good hustle by Morris. Couldn't get the steal. Yeah, that's the freshman.
That was wise. He had an easy 2, and he pulls it out.
Oh, no, Dixon, number 3, he's a junior.
Okay. Either way, wise move for Liberty Christian. Had it open 2 and kicked it back out.
Liberty is in kill clock mode here.
Yeah.
55 seconds to go here in the game. And they're content with just running this puppy out here.
We'll see if Coach Metz is going to choose to foul or not. Looks like Coop's going to pick up that foul, stop the clock.
And that is the 4th foul, so that is the last freebie that we've got.
64-46, 46 and a half seconds to go. Not sure clock management's going to be necessary at this point, so I'll be surprised if Coach Metz has him foul from here on out.
Thank you.
All right, inbounds. That's over to Dixon. He's fouled by Rennekamp. 43 seconds to go. Chargers trail by 18. Well, regardless of how this one's going to end, the Chargers had a great season. Came away with their 7th sectional championship in school history. Ended up, I think, 2nd in conference play behind a very good Hauser team. Is Hauser playing today? I assume they are.
Yeah, they are, and I don't know. I guess we dropped the ball on score updates maybe at halftime, but we're focused on the Chargers, and yeah, they had a heck of a year, and just to say that you got here again, that's always a win when you're trying to build a culture and you continue that culture like Coach Metz has established here at North, and we're always proud of them for that. And, they fought all the way to 43.3 seconds here in the game.
Coach Coach has emptied his bench, and for those seniors, Eldridge, Jones, Morris, Parmer, and Maurer, the time and energy they put into the program is something that you never take for granted.
Yeah, it's good to see these guys in here. Charlie
Little
Parmer,
Parmer
up. There you
Little
go.
Parmer scores. Charlie Parmer gets in the scores column. And again, we've got some weapons. A really good JV team this year. Had an outstanding record. Some young guys are going to step up into those shoes. But for those seniors that are playing here in their last game today in a Charger uniform, certainly want to thank them. Final seconds run out the clock here. Lions with the win, 64-48. They'll advance to the semi-state. North Decatur is going to fall to 14-14. Liberty improves to 18-8. We'll take a timeout and get you those final stats. You're listening to Charger Basketball here in WTRE.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608. Your Greensburg
It's March, and that means the first electronics recycling and paper shredding event for Decatur County Recycling. It's March 15th, 9 to 11 at the Decatur County Fairgrounds. In the Recycle and Give Back program, you can make a donation to the Community Health Care Clinic of Decatur County. However, donations are not required to participate. Mobile recycling continues the first Saturday of the month in Clarksburg, Sandusky, Adams, and Burney. The second Saturday of the month, St. Morris, New Point, and Millhausen. You can find out more, DecaturCountyRecycling.com.
All right, welcome back here. This is the Taft Furniture postgame show. Time to go home and get in the Lazy Boy. If you don't have one, Taft Furniture has this area's largest selection of Lazy Boys. Score with a Lazy Boy from Taft Furniture. And again, Chargers on the losing end. This one 64-48. And we'll bring those final stats here for the Chargers in their final game this year.
Yeah, unofficially here I have Owen Eldridge with 13, Brady Maurer 12, Cooper Parmer 10, Owen Rennekamp with 4, Mason Morris 2, Odell with 6, and rounding out with Charlie Parmer getting in there at the end and dumping that pass in for his first 2 in regional play. So that's where we're at. Great game as far as energy from our seniors. I know it wasn't the outcome that we wanted, but we didn't give up at all. I know we were as close as 3 and as down as 24, 25, but regardless of the score, our seniors, well, the whole team, I shouldn't just say seniors, but we battled. We never once put our head down and stopped playing. We had a game plan, and we stuck to it for the most part. It's just, like we've been saying the whole game, that Liberty Christian, they sub frequently throughout the game, but their bench is just very deep, and each one of them athletic, long, lanky, and just, fast as lightning, and that's hard to compete against when you have that many athletic players on a team.
Yep, again, Chargers going to finish the season with a record of 14-14. Liberty Christian improves to 18-8, and they will advance to the southern half of the state semi-state action next weekend, and who knows, maybe have a matchup with Hauser, a MHC conference foe, and I think that would be an interesting matchup. I don't know where Hauser's at today, but
looks like I just got a text from someone that said Hauser is up 20 and about to win, so that'd be interesting. Hauser, of course, the bigger, stronger, but what makes a team like Liberty Christian, again, so hard to prepare for is that explosive offense that even though we know they missed 5, 6 in a row, then they turn around, they hit 10 in a row. It's a very explosive offense that works more outside than in. And, they're super fast, and on defense, they're super aggressive. I mean, they pressed us all the way at one point with like 8 seconds to go. I believe it was like the third quarter. They're still up and
didn't call the dogs off, that's for sure. But that is their style of play, and obviously been very successful for them. So again, I think that's going to do it here for the Chargers season 2024-25 campaign. Again, Chargers with a 16-point loss here in the regional action. And we'll wrap things up here. And again, for Mr. Nick Messer and Jaden Lawrence, did a great job on the scoreboard today. And I'm Tyler Johnson signing off here. Again, thanks for all those sponsors that have helped make this possible here on WTRE. Without them, we certainly couldn't do it. We sure hope that you patronize them with your business and give some credit to them and thank them whenever you are in their businesses. So again, Chargers lose 64-48. This has been the Taft Furniture postgame show. Again, thanks for listening.